Hey, what's going on guys? It's your boy Fano here, and today I'm gonna share with you what I believe are the best CSGO cases that you should invest in right now in 2020. Before we get started, if you are new to my channel and you want to see more of these investment tutorial guides, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button guys, and of course, grab the popcorn, let's get started. Okay, so if you go to the Steam community market, you'll see a plethora of cases littering the first page of the CSGO items. What that means is that people are buying and selling these cases like crazy. Those are the cases that are currently high in demand as of today. And as you guys can see here, the breakout case, the glove case, and the shattered web case all seem to have the most hype around them, and for good reason. The breakout case has the special butterfly knives, the glove case has the original gloves, and the shattered web case has the new rare CSGO knives. So there is a reason why they are at the top, and their price isn't cheap. But I'm gonna back it up for a second. I'm gonna start first by saying what you should look for when considering what cases to invest in. Always guys, make sure you take a look at the rarity of the case. How old is the case? When did the case first come out? And is it a rare drop or a common drop? You can get a fairly good idea by looking at its quantity on the Steam market, but you can also browse the internet for forums and unofficial lists of rare drop cases. There are three categories of case drops. One is for the prime accounts, one is for the non-prime accounts, and then of course we have the rare drop pool. When a case starts to get old, a couple of years, it gets added, I guess, to the non-prime accounts drop pool. It's kind of counterintuitive, but it sort of makes sense because, the non-prime accounts aren't really that serious yet. Give them some incentive to actually purchase the game. Here are some nice old cases, and yeah, hopefully they get hooked onto cases. Some confirmed case drops for non-prime accounts include Chroma 3 cases, Gamma 1 and 2 cases, Horizon cases, Spectrum 2 cases, Revolver cases, stuff like that. It doesn't really matter too much what category it's in. Obviously you want the cases to be in the rare drops, but those are generally more expensive. They're older cases, but of course we're gonna get to all of that in the latter parts of this video. Another important thing is to look at the skins that are in the case, particularly focusing on the covert and classified rarities. The reds and the pinks. Those are the most desirable skins in the case, and thus if they are in demand, popular, good-looking skins that are on commonly used weapons like AKs, M4s, Deagles, etc., you are in luck. Also, don't forget to consider the rare special item in the case. Is there a special knife with a special knife animation, special gloves, special knife finishes? Is there something truly unique about this case? Those are the types of questions you guys should be asking when considering what cases to invest in. Another thing is to take a look at the price. If the case is still under $1 and preferably under 50 cents, then it may be a great option to invest. Ideally, you want to buy cases in bulk using buy order requests and for cheap prices like 3 cents, 4 cents, or even 5 cents each. Whenever a new case comes out, I strongly recommend you immediately go to the Steam market and create buy orders for the case that cost around 3 cents a case. That is the lowest possible buy order we are allowed to create on the market. Even though the case will be in the regular drop pool for several months, it's never too early to invest in cases. The earlier you invest, the greater the profit margin and the return on investment, or ROT. And don't be afraid that this buy order doesn't get fulfilled in the first week, month, or maybe even year. 3 cents is really cheap. It's gonna take a while for that case, that new case, to drop in price all the way down to 3 cents. Have patience guys, it'll be worth it in the long run. Another tip I have for you is to never buy cases or any CSGO skin, knife, sticker, or item that is currently rising in price drastically. Spikes are almost always a sure way to lose money. It's just hype and demand, but that's only temporary, and it fizzles out rather quickly. Most items on the market that quickly rise all of a sudden almost fall equally as fast the next day or so after the hype subsides. Buy during the absolute or relative lows, not the relative highs. You guys have to remember that all CSGO cases go up in price. Some will cap at a higher price than others, and some will reach their peaks faster than others. No matter what case you invest in, there will always be a demand for it, and thus its price will eventually rise as newer cases are introduced to the game and older cases get discontinued from the common drop pool. Now it's time to take a look at some interesting cases that I believe have some investment potential. The first case is undoubtedly the breakout case. There is a lot of hype and demand for this case because of the butterfly knives. New players to CSGO willing to spend their money on skins means higher demand for knives, and in particular, cooler knives with cool animations, aka the butterfly knife. there is potential in this case, and I predict that it will continue to rise in price over the next couple of years. Not to mention that it is a member of the rare drop pool. The second case I believe has good profit potential is the glove case, featuring the first gloves in CSGO. Very similar to the butterfly knife, some of these gloves are only found in this case, making them pretty desirable and rare. And again, more players introduced to CSGO means more demand to spend money on skins, knives, and gloves, meaning prices go up. Glove cases are going to be good profit options. The next case is the Spectrum case. It's currently going for around 19 cents, and there aren't too many of them out there on the market. It has two really solid covert rarity skins, and also contains the butterfly knife as one of the possible knife types. If you guys want a cheaper alternative to the Spectrum case, you guys can go for Spectrum 2. It's currently going for only 7 cents, and it isn't too bad. It too will go up in price, as it is eventually going to be added to the rare drop pool. Another great case option to invest in right now is the Gamma 2 case, featuring the AK-47 Neon Revolution and the FAMAS Roll Cage as its two covert rarity skins. But the star of the case has to go to the knives. Really nice rare knife finishes. It's all about them Gamma Dopplers, guys. The case is currently going for around 12 cents. Definitely one to keep an eye on during the Steam Summer Sale. The Shadow case is a really interesting option. While the covert and classified skins in it are good, not spectacular, the case holds merit because of the Shadow Daggers. And while they aren't the most popular knife types in CSGO, they are certainly unique and different. This case also has the frontside Misty in it, and I believe it has some potential down the road. I believe it will be a longer term investment, however. I don't see it spiking in price like some of the other cases. It might, you never know. And there are some reports that it's already in the rare drop pool, so you might as well start looking at it while it is still pretty cheap. The clutch case is slowly but surely becoming a rare drop case. It's still currently in the prime accounts drop pool, and it will probably get relegated or moved to the non-prime accounts eventually, and then obviously into the rare drop. Maybe it's already happening because the quantity has been going down. However, it's still a pretty common case with just over 500,000 of them currently listed on the market. But that doesn't really matter if you can get it for a nice price, preferably under $10, ideally 5 or 6 cents during the sale. Consider it a win. Make buy orders for it and cross those fingers. The reason this case is so popular is, well, gloves. Vice gloves and other highly desirable glove finishes can be found in this case, not to mention the M4 Neo Noir and the USPS Cortex skin. This is a case that is definitely worth investing in. The next case is an interesting one. Of course, I'm talking about the CS20 case, featuring CS 20th anniversary themed skins. They also contain the illustrious classic knife. I am boldly going to predict that the classic knife will only be obtainable through this case, and furthermore, I think in due time, Valve will pull the plug on this case for good and turn it into a rare case drop. It's currently going for around 6 cents. Make some nice buy orders for like 4 or 5 cents and invest heavily in it. With a little luck and magic, as well as patience, this case can prove to be a big money-making machine. The last case that I really think has good potential is the Danger Zone case, currently going for only 6 cents. It's been out for almost 2 years now, and it will soon be removed from the common case drops, resulting in its price going up. It also has two crazy good covert skins, the AK-47 Asimov and the AWP Neo Noir. That usually doesn't happen in a case. Usually there's one really desirable covert skin and another that is not so desirable, but in this case, both of them are highly desirable skins. Not to mention the really cool Danger Zone case knives. Buy now in bulk and try to get these cases for around 4 cents each during the sale. I didn't mention the Hydra case here because you won't get a huge return on investment from it. It very well may go up in price significantly, but you're gonna have to buy many of them to see a noticeable profit, and it's gonna be pretty expensive for you guys to invest in it since the price is over $6 at the moment. That doesn't mean that you can't invest in it, or that you cannot buy one or maybe even two of the more desirable skins in the case. I say go for it. Okay, so now I will give you some specific combinations of cases that you guys can try when investing, depending on how much money you currently have to invest. We're gonna first start with $5. So with $5, you guys can buy 20 CS20 cases going for 5 cents each. I want to point out that the prices of the cases are based on buy order request prices, based on how low I think the cases are gonna go during the sale, and how low you can realistically get them. Prices could be lower, could be more expensive, it all depends on the sale, but in addition to those 20 cases, you guys can also invest in 10 Spectrum 1 cases going for 16 cents each, 15 clutch cases going for 7 cents each, 3 glove cases going for 35 cents each, and 6 danger zone cases going for only 5 cents each. That's 54 cases for $5. Now if you have $10, you guys can take a look at 5 breakout cases going for 70 cents each, as well as 6 shattered web cases going for $1 each, and then 10 CS20 cases going for only 5 cents each. This combo involves investing in fewer cases, but cases that have a pretty nice price ceiling. $20 can get you 50 glove cases going for 35 cents each, or you can go for 250 Gamma 2 cases going for 8 cents each. Diversifying is good, but with cases, it can become a hassle if you have more than 5 different cases you have invested in, so try to keep things simple. Perhaps just go all in 1 or 2 cases. $50 can get you 50 shattered web cases going for $1 each, or you can go for breakout cases and buy 71 breakout cases going for 70 cents each. $100 can get you 100 shattered web cases going for $1 each, or 2,000 CS20 cases going for 5 cents each, or 2,000 danger zone cases going for 5 cents each. You can keep going for $200 and $500 investments, and as you can see, you can end up with thousands of CSGO cases. Just be mindful that the more cases you have, the bigger the pain is to sell them, so don't go too overboard. Let me know what CSGO cases you plan on investing in during the upcoming Steam Summer Sale. Be sure to check out my other Summer Sale investment guides if you haven't already. So until next time, this is Fano, signing out.